Alright, so let's go ahead and sign our application using Eclipse. It's actually really easy to do, so it's not going to take us very long to do this, but I do want to talk about some of the things that we're going to do in order to get this done, or what Eclipse is doing for us. So the first thing that we're going to do here is we have our protein tracker application, and we need to, well, first of all, we need to make sure that there's no problems, that everything is compiling, there's no errors, of course, before we do this export. And then we're going to right click on our protein tracker application, and we can go to Android Tools, and we're going to choose Export Signed Application Package. And we can also do it from the export here. But this one is one step shorter if we go through this way. So we're going to do Export Signed Application Package. And we could choose Export Unsigned Application Package, and that would give us our application just unsigned that we would then need to sign. But we're going to do the signed here. A lot of things are going to be happening for us. So first we're going to pick the project, which is a protein tracker. Click Next here. We're going to create a new key store. And the key store is basically going to be what is going to store our private key, basically store our certificate for signing our application. So I'm going to create a new one here under Android/Eclipse. We'll call this Protein Tracker Store. And then I'll throw in the password here. Okay, and now we have this key store created. Once I hit next, and make sure you remember your password, otherwise you're not going to be able to get back to your certificate. Okay, so then we now are going to create a key, and this is basically the certificate that we're going to sign our application with. So what we'll need to do here is we can just put in anything for the alias. That's not so important. We do need a password again. And then the validity in years. This is what I had talked about, how we need to have our certificate to be past that date of 22nd of October 2033 for Android market. So I'm just going to put in a number like 100 years, and I know that that will definitely be past that date, and I won't have to worry about my certificate expiring in my lifetime. So you can put in, information about yourself here, your first and last name, organizational unit, organization, city, all of this information to identify you. It is all optional though, so I'm not going to put in anything besides my name here. And then we're going to choose the destination file where we're going to output our application. And Android applications, of course, are .apk files. So, it doesn't really matter where you put this. Just remember, make sure that you've got your password before you do this, because you're not going to be able to, once you do this publishing, you're not going to be able to get back in here unless you have that. So really important. And then you just click Finish, and we should get our application exported. So I'm going to go to the file system, and we'll take a look here, Android, and you can see we have our protein tracker APK, and it's been signed. That's really all there is to it.